to share with you 6 super easy things you can do to make your cheapest outfits look more expensive and classy. Now, hardware doesn't necessarily make an outfit look cheap or an item look cheap, but by using like gold hardware or an interesting type of button, you can really make an outfit look more special. So the example that I'm going to show you guys today is this skirt that I bought from Goodwill a little bit ago. And it's a super cute mighty skirt, but it's missing one of the buttons, which is okay because I already didn't really like these buttons that came on the skirt anyway. And I think it would look a lot cuter if it just had gold buttons. So what I did was I went to Hobby Lobby and I took one of the buttons that was on this skirt to get the size, and I matched it up with some gold buttons that I found there. So here you can see the old buttons, and now with the new buttons you can see it looks just a lot more stylish and cute. The gold really pops and adds a lot to the skirt. This is the outfit that I picked out to go with it, and I really like the skirt. It can be dressed up or dressed down, and the buttons just make it look a lot better and more classy. Here's another outfit I put together. This is the one I'm wearing today, but if you can see, there's one thing a little off.
Hi, booty.
Okay, if you can't see, I'm gonna just get a little closer in a second. Here we go. Yeah, that's right. It needs to be ironed really bad. This waistband is all cinched up. Everything's super wrinkled. The pants wrinkle really easily, so I'm not really worried about the ones around my legs, but just that waistband needs to be ironed a lot. So we're gonna do that really quickly. And sometimes these are kind of tough to iron, especially on the cheaper clothes because they aren't made as well. But here we go. It looks so much better, you can just see. And if I was actually really caring about this, I would probably hit it one more time on the iron where the pockets are to flatten it out. But basically, you can just tell it makes a big difference. One time, I had this professor at UT, and he would always come in with stains on his shirt, unshaven, and super wrinkled clothing. And I'm like, really? Like, you can't even wash and iron your clothes? And I'm supposed to sit here for an hour and listen to you? All I can pay attention to is that stain on your shirt and your wrinkly collar. Ew. Okay, most of you already know that it's not really good to wear a black bra under a white shirt or something like that because that can look kind of tacky unless it's done right. Like, there's a few exceptions to that rule, but for the most part, you know. Also, white bras under black things can be bad, especially if you're going somewhere where they're going to be taking flash photography. But aside from color, another big issue is fit. And I think a lot of women neglect this issue because you can't really tell most of the time if you're just like looking in the mirror normally. But when you turn around, if your bra is too tight, it's gonna show some like rolls. Even on skinny people, sometimes I will put on a bra that doesn't fit and I get back rolls and I'm like, what? So yeah, bra fit is really important. As you can see, like, this shirt is a little sheer, but by having a bra that fits right, you don't get any weird lumps and bumps. Our next topic of discussion is panty lines. Now, you see this a lot with leggings, and I mean also with jeans. You see it with everything, really. As long as it's like a thinner material, maybe stretchy, people still have panty lines. Like, it's 2020. You don't have to wear thongs. You can wear the smooth edge panties and this won't happen to you. So I just don't know. I don't know. But panty lines just, it looks weird. Like, nobody wants to look like they have 4 butt cheeks. Moving on. Now, my favorite part, Spanx. I'm not gonna tell y'all I wear Spanx every day because that would just be so uncomfortable. But on special occasions, or if you're wearing a dress that's like very like smooth, satiny, silky, or kind of thin, you definitely want to wear something that's gonna smooth everything out, you know? So Spanx are a lifesaver. They can just make everything look good. I'll put in a picture of the last time that I wore Spanx that it was really critical, and you'll see why with this dress. It's a white dress, so it's a little bit see-through, and this dress wasn't even cheap, but the material, the color, all of those things matter, and Spanx can be a lifesaver. Do any of y'all have this issue where you can't buy like any good fitting shorts or jeans hardly ever because you have a big butt and then you get like a huge gap in the waist, gaping? That is so frustrating. But you know what will save you with cheap clothes? Tailoring. If a garment looks like it fits you right, it instantly looks like 10 times better quality. Now, a lot of times I don't really feel like paying a lot of money to tailor like my cheap items like Forever 21 or like H&M, because I'm like, they're H&M and Forever 21. But there are some easy ways that you can kind of cheat instead of taking it to a professional tailor, because that can be expensive and then you might as well have just bought something expensive in the first place. Exhibit A. This skirt didn't fit me right. It was like just like a smidge, like half a size too big. So what I did, instead of, taking in the side seams and doing it really the right way, I just moved the buttons over. So get creative, look for easy fixes like that. Sometimes, if your garment is something that it's gonna be like covered up around the waistline, whatever, you can just safety pin it. Since I mentioned the buttons on this skirt, I really quickly want to demo how to properly sew on a button, because there's a little trick that you might be missing. I'm cutting this off even though I already did it for you guys. So you want to get a piece of thread that's about this long, doubled over. Now you place your button where you want it and then come in through the back side of the fabric so that that little knot doesn't show. Then you simply just go through the button about 5 times. I like to be a little extra. And make sure your thread isn't like knotting up weird and that it's all getting pulled through. Honestly, I'm not even sure if I went through around 5 times on this button, but use your judgment. Like, this is what it looks like. If you have any more thread than this, I feel like it's gonna look kind of silly. So at this point, I'm kind of wiggling it loose a little bit. You don't want your button to be super tight on there, okay? Because it has to get through the fabric. Okay, now I feel like I've got it loose enough to allow for another layer of fabric to be in there. And just to ensure that this stays loose, this is the trick. You wrap some thread around it.
This is how to professionally sew on a button.
And then poke it through to the back side and make your knot by just taking a little thread of the fabric, just like this. Focus. Once, then again, and then, my thread's tingling. Then you want to go through that loop on the second time with your needle and pull, and that makes a little knot. Looks good. And there you have your button. So here we have the matching top to the skirt. You can see it just doesn't fit quite right around the neckline and under the armpits, and it just looks a little weird. Here's one solution. I put on like a super push-up bra and it made it fit a lot better, but This isn't my favorite solution just because if you look from the side, it just looks a little bit obvious that that's not natural. So here's how I chose to solve the problem. You can hand sew this, machine sew it, or as I did, just use some safety pins. And I just took a little bit off of the sides, making sure that the top and bottom of the seams match up with both sides. And that's what it looks like. And so, voila, here it is. It looks like it fits a lot better, and that just makes it look just way better. And doesn't look like I bought it from Forever 21. Number 5. Accessories make an outfit look like a million times better. Like, can you imagine, like, this outfit would just be kind of boring if I didn't have on gold jewelry with it. It just is a cherry on top, okay? You know, you don't have to have like a gigantic jewelry collection. I love jewelry, but I go to these 3 pieces like almost every day. So have your basics, and I'll link where these items are from down below if you like them. Some cute little gold hoop earrings are really in right now. This necklace is from Target. I just like to have a short gold necklace because I find that it goes with almost everything. And then also I have this Fraser Sterling ring that I got for my birthday, and it just goes with a lot, and it will make you look so polished and put together. It looks like you care about yourself. So jewelry is great, you guys. Our last topic of discussion is hair and makeup, and this can kind of overlap with jewelry, accessories, that kind of thing, because, you know, hair and makeup, it finishes the look, it makes it look like you care about yourself again, which automatically makes you look more polished. And you don't have to do your hair every day. There's some hair accessories that can make you look like, you know, you put effort into your look when really you didn't. I do that all the time. These pearl barrettes are so in right now. I mean, barrettes have been back in for like the past year. I think it's just a lot of this whole like vintage 90s inspired look, but I'm loving it. It means I don't have to do my hair every single day, and I can just clip these bad boys in and be done with it. Okay, also, you guys are gonna laugh at me, but I got some of these stretch combs that were like really popular in the 90s because I was just thinking like, you know, what can I do that's easy, throw on my hair on days when I don't feel like doing it, especially since I have bangs now. And I'm like, I just think these are so cute and fun. And with the whole vintage inspired trend that's going on right now, you know, I think these are a cute option. And they're super cheap. They're like, I got them on Amazon like $6 for literally 3 packs of 3. So I got 9 of these. I mean, how easy. Okay, and also for makeup, I mean, obviously you don't have to do anything crazy. Like, some people are blessed with just like natural beauty and don't have to do anything ever. Go you. Maybe you just want to do like a little BB cream and a little chapstick and mascara, and that's it. That's all you feel like doing, and that's cool. You'll look polished and cute. Okay, and since you watched to this point, I'm gonna throw in a little bonus tip. And that's when you're buying clothes, to be really careful about the colors you're choosing and make sure that those colors flatter you. I saw this shirt at Target yesterday. Honestly, I think it might be a pajama shirt, but it's the right color for me, so that's what really sold me on it. And I think it's so cute. It makes you look way better, way more radiant if you're wearing the right color for you. And I really learned about the whole color situation by watching this one video, and I'll link it because it's so helpful. So I highly recommend that you watch it too. Yay, that's all, you guys, you made it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you found these 6 tips helpful, plus the bonus. Bye.